Hello everybody, Brian back here with another Kaspa update. We have some major breakouts in the market today. Things are looking fantastic. We got quite a bit to go over here, so let's get right into it. Alright, we're going to come right back and look at this Kaspa chart, which looks phenomenal, looks great. First off, we got some big Kaspa news. We have a new exchange listing. We are now live on Bitpanda Global. Now you can buy Kaspa on Europe's leading retail broker for buying and selling digital assets. Easy, fast, and secure. You can trade Kaspa now on Bitpanda. So there you go. Another major exchange listing that Europe's leading retail broker for buying and selling digital assets for Europe. And celebrating our incredible Kaspa community across all platforms. Your enthusiasm and active participation helps us create a better financial future. Let's continue growing together. 63,000 Twitter followers. Definitely building up. It's fun being here at the ground floor, that's for sure. I'm watching this thing grow. That I feel fortunate, everybody, that you were fortunate enough to see this opportunity ahead of time. But calling all Kaspa miners, this was the Kaspa miner thing. We don't got to go over that. We covered that the other day. But huge news. Bitpanda, that's going to bring a lot of liquidity into Kaspa for sure. All right, the crypto bubbles. Check this out. Okay, this is for the week. Big numbers, but look at this. Look at the day. Look at them numbers there. Some XRP just absolutely blew off, man. That thing just rocketed up there. I think at one point it was up 80 or 90%. I jumped in a quick. I shouldn't have. I know better. As fast as volatile as the market can be, I jumped in a quick XRP long. Made a few bucks and got out. I'm glad I did, because I would have lost it in about another minute. So not a very smart thing to do. It's very volatile right now. If you're going to do any long or shortening the market, my advice would be wait for things to calm down a little bit. Unless you see a major breakout in a coin coming, that's always a good move. But if you're interested in longing and shorting the market, I have a link for Mexi in the description of the video. And if you want to join as a member of the channel, you can also do that in the description of the video. It's $2.99 a month, and you don't feel obligated at all. I appreciate everybody's support just as it is. That's all I need. But if you would please like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. And let's move on here. Okay, we got some big winners here, obviously, for the day. Huge. Now let's look at some of these charts, because I got some big charts to show you guys. Some pretty crazy stuff going on here. We're going to go to the daily. Look at this red candle. Whoops, let's get rid of that anyway. Look at that Bitcoin dominance. Okay, we had an ABC coming in here that way overshot the C leg here, so that's pretty awesome. And Bitcoin price obviously broke that 31,550 we've been talking about for weeks. It has broke that, and it's going to get real fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun right now in crypto, and I just pray to God, everybody out there did not sell their crypto and dump it down at the lows and stuff like that, because this is when the market can get fun. And we'll just have to keep an eye here on Bitcoin, obviously. Once it gets up to that 48,000 range, if it does. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't go selling your house and wagering it on Bitcoin right now or anything like that. I believe it's heading up to 48,000. I believe it's heading into a retrace. Who knows? I could be wrong. Absolutely, it could be heading for an all-time high. But my belief is a retrace. And my biggest, I have a lot of reasons for that. But even on the monthly RSI here, okay, if you go back through history here with Bitcoin, if you go back to 2018 bull run, you had the top of the monthly RSI. The 2019 retrace, you had the top of the RSI. 2021 bull run, top of the RSI. monthly RSI. You know, and I believe this is the 2023 retrace coming in, top of the RSI. So we have 1, 2, 3 tops, and all of them was a bull run, a retrace, a bull run. I think it's a retrace. That 48,000 right up there. In my belief, that's where we're headed. You know, everyone got their own opinion, and I value everybody's opinion. You know, nobody is 100% correct in this market. You know, it's up and down. So we'll see how it pans out here. But that $31,500, like I said, I've been preaching that for a while. I believe that was the area to break. You can see us getting the back test. Zooming in here now, right there. That yeah, you can see the back test here on it. Bitcoin. This is on the half-hour RSI. And you can see it's getting at the top here for the half-hour. The hourly is way at the top, 97.2, and it's still staying bullish. So the 4-hour is still has some room to go up. The 8-hour is still heading up. The 12-hour still heading up, you know, and bullish. And the daily is just started for this thing. It's at a 43 and a 30, and the weekly 62 and a 55. So Bitcoin is looking super strong. You know, if we go into the half hour here, and I got a trend line on this thing here. I changed the hour that I had it on here, but you know, if you're keeping a track on it out there, you can put your trend line on there. You know, this thing should bounce along this thing and keep going until it's ready for a major correction. Then it will break trend, and you'll see that happen. But right now, you know, you can even put a trend line here. It looks like it's starting, so looks like it's starting to gonna have another major move coming here sometime. This is on the half hour. If you go into the 15-minute, yeah, see, you can see we got the bounce, we got the retest, and this thing's probably going to break this 31.7 and probably make another bust up here. Now, if this is a one wave here, let's put a trend-based fib on it and see what kind of. I don't like going with wicks like that, but yeah, we'll put it on there. You know. See, that's why I don't like wicks. I'm not going to use that wick. Let's bring it down. Let me start over. I just don't like wicks because of the volatility. You know, they can just go up and down so massively. And we have a retrace there. That looks more believable. You know, it's given a target of 32.8 before we have a major pullback here. So it could be a lot more action in the market here today. You know, it's hard to. This be a 1, 2, 3. You know, if that's our fourth wave pullback here, and then our fifth wave blow off for this these 5 waves. You know, and then of course after that you'd have an ABC, could bring you back down here, and then another 5 waves up. So we'll see what works out here, but $32,800 if this is a wave 1. We'll just have to see how things work out here. Look at this next chart. This Dixie. This look at the 15-minute. Look at that, just straight down. Isn't that crazy? Let's go on the hourly even. Look at that. Holy cow. This thing is just went crazy down. Look at that. We've been talking about that 100.9 for months and months and months. Well, at least a couple months. I shouldn't say months and months and months. Like, it's been years or something, but it's been a while. It feels like it's been forever. And, you know, and I go back to way back here when I started counting this thing out. You know, it looked like a 5 waves down to me. It looked like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th wave down. You know, so I've been counting on a 5th wave down here for a while. The support, we got lots of support over through here. You know, this thing could more than likely is going to get a bounce here at some time. We got the weekly heading down. We got the daily. The daily is just about reset. 12-hour is reset. 8 hours reset. 4 hours reset. Yeah, it's going to have a bounce here. I would expect it to come back up here, right back up here probably, and I get rejected and roll over, or it's going to come back up to this trend line, you get rejected and roll over. So one of the two. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. My bet is this lower area here, it's going to come up to, get rejected and roll over. So we'll keep an eye on that, but we're getting that break in that Dixie that we've been watching for. That thing is finally going over. The total market caps look great. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's get rid of that. This is the total market cap. You can see the daily RSI is heading up. That magic number for this thing is 1.287 trillion. The reason I say that, if we zoom out, right, you can see back, got my pointer, right back here, that was major support area through the bull run, and then a major resistance area, resistance here, resistance here. So we need to flip that into support now, okay? That'll be a major major area to flip over, but right now this thing looks great. You can see it, nice big green candle. I'd like to see more volume coming in there, that's for sure, down here on the bottom. But let's look here, the 12-hour. The 12-hour is still bullish. The 8 heading up. The 4 is still heading up. So still has, it looks like it still has some more room up here. Let's go over to the total 2, the one without Bitcoin. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. This thing's looking great. Really is. Let's go out on the daily here. We still have a ways to go up for this. We hit it way back here in August right here with this high here, but we need to flip that 704 billion. We're at 600 now. We need another $100 billion. Okay, we need to flip that into support. Same idea here. If you go back out here, you can see the major support area here, resistance here. We need to flip that into support. So still got some work to do here for this big bull run, or retrace, whatever you want to call it. But Kaspa is looking great. Okay, this thing on the weekly, I was looking at this chart earlier. Okay, let's go on the hourly, not the 4-hour. Okay, let's see here. Let's get rid of this. Whoops, I need my other Kaspa chart. I have 3 of them. There we go. Okay, that's the one we're looking at here. All right, now the major breakout area for this cup and handle is up at 0.0281. All right, I was doing some measuring earlier. Okay, with this trend-based fib. Okay, and we have, look at this. Looks like we're more than likely going to hit 0.028, okay? And we're probably going to have a correction up here, all right? That's right at that resistance level for the breakout of this cup, which is absolutely fine. We have the 4-hour correcting. We have the 8-hour just at the top, okay? We have the 12-hour right near the top, but our daily is only, that's a little over halfway up, and that weekly is about a quarter of the way up, okay? So watch for that 0.028 and watch for a correction to probably come in here, okay? No big deal, just some RSIs getting high. That's what happens. And probably an ABC come in here, and then we'll be setting up for the breakout of that 0.028 area. Unless something takes off, that I'm not seeing. 0.028 to 1, okay, then probably a correction here, and then we'll be able to blast up through there. So things are still looking fine for Kaspa, just some RSIs getting high. All right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so very, very much for watching my channel. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.